So I'm actually showing a screen you guys are not seeing. There we go. Welcome back, Defenders.
Let's go.
And my sister calls me immediately as I start. You hear that, recording people? There's a dead mouse that I have to pick up again.
Just get a paper towel.
Again?
Give me a bag.
I have a question. Why is there no attack for HK?
Because he
Wash
doesn't
your
have
hands.
a weapon!
Wait, so I have a thing that's useless? It's not very nice.
You can make him better.
For now.
Stronger.
Just ask Max to make him a weapon.
Faster.
My mic's cutting out because I'm not near my room. HK doesn't have any attacks because you
Make
built
sure
him.
the mouse
He
is
has
dead.
no
Bite its
weapons.
head off.
Oh, I built him with a sword.
No, you didn't.
Well, I'm gonna have to build him a sword. Someone give me a sword.
I can build you a sword.
You want a lance?
Okay, Max is gonna build me a sword.
Max, you want to build me a sword?
God, do you guys got some materials? Because like I gotta build my shield, and I'm pretty sure.
Don't you just have an extra weapon you can give him? Anyone?
I don't.
I took the Javelin of Lightning, but you can have that, I guess. I don't know if you can use that in a melee attack.
I can give
Just
him
throw
a.
it.
I mean, aren't you having an absolute I can give him a crossbow. I will just give him a crossbow. He will be a ranged shooter guy.
Oh, is he gonna be ranged?
Having an absolute
trash?
the worst time with this lance because lance was a brainlet move.
Yeah, that lance seemed to really screw you up last time.
Oh god, it's been screwing me for the past 3
It
sessions.
seems like every time you go to do it, it's like, okay, disadvantage, or nope, can't do anything with the lance, it's too big.
What'd you say about this?
So no, you keep the javelin.
Alright, I'm back.
We were talking about how when he had a lance, like the
I
lance
still
was not
have
working for him.
Because a lance you're not supposed to use off horseback. That's why there's, and it even says if you look at the lance, special, this attack has disadvantage if you're within 5 feet or not running. It's not meant to be used off horseback. It's a huge fucking weapon.
You know, I realize that.
You should have realized that when I told you it when you were trying to get it, and I said that, and you're like, yeah, well, it'll work out.
Okay, I'm gonna
It never works out.
I'm gonna give HK 2 daggers and the crossbow and 20 bolts that I have.
I can give him one infused. I can uninfuse one of my daggers and give
I
it to
guess
him.
I have a net. I can just.
Well, there's no
beat
reason to give
people
him
death.
3 fucking daggers.
No, I'm gonna give him
but
2
mine's a
daggers.
+1 dagger.
Third arm
It
on.
won't be if you disinfuse it. Oh wait, yeah.
No, but it.
All right.
Yeah.
So you give him 2 daggers and what?
And the crossbow with 20 bolts. And then when you've confirmed that that's done, I'll delete it from my inventory.
All right, I forgot that doesn't add it to your the inventory. So, does it say what kind of crossbow it is?
I think I have it on my character. Yeah. It's a light crossbow.
All right. And I'll just add inventory to him. Inventory. Dagger X2. Light crossbow X1 and
currently crossbow bolts X20.
Bolts.
And I'm still gonna track it on my thing.
Right.
Crossbow bolt.
It'll be on his thing too, and you can edit that.
HK. Okay.
H&K.
All right. It's done, so I can delete those 4 things.
Yes, sir. All right, there. Okay. I'm pretty sure I hit record. Let me just make sure because I had to walk away. I did. All right. Welcome back, Defenders. Where we left off, you guys just, did the shit, and you came back. All right, good. So not Gorham, the Archmage said you guys basically can go camp out, right? And yep, and that's what you're doing. You're camping out for a while. All right, Max, what is it you wanted to say?
Attuned to my Deathstalker's cape.
Okay.
Max, you're muted.
No, he's not.
What? What are you talking about?
Yeah, he is.
No, he's fucking not.
I
Is he
heard
not?
him.
It shows me he's muted.
Then
Dang,
you muted him.
Muted me.
Why is he muted?
I don't know why the
You
fuck did you
muted
mute him.
I don't know. I'm sorry.
I wanna
Yeah.
smelt down my longswords, both of them for a shield.
Um. Oh wait, I probably can just search armor in my compendium rather than having.
I have a question. Would HK be able to attack 3 times with the dagger?
No.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, that works, Max. And you smelt them down.
No.
And what else? You wanted just to smelt them?
Yeah, I wanted to make him into a shield.
Okay, well that's not smelting. That's smelting them down and then building. So you'd have to say that.
Sorry.
I said there'd be a roll, didn't I?
Yes.
Yo, Smith tools, right?
Yes.
Roll Smith tools with wisdom.
No, Zaya?
All right, that's just a +1
Okay.
shield. Not +1 as in it's already +2 and +1. I mean it's only a +1 shield.
Wait, so it's actually a bad shield?
I wouldn't call it bad, but I'd call it less than average. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Because he's not.
Because a normal
he's
shield
not buying it.
2,
He's
yeah.
he's proficient in Smith's tools, but he's trying to smelt down swords to build a shield, which is not a
Right.
common thing. So I had him roll for it. If you got above a 15, it was going to be normal. But if you had like a 20, not a nat, I think he could just get a 20 in general. But if he did get a nat, it'd be better. But if you got above a 20, it'd be +3. If you got a nat, I would have did special shield.
Nice.
But he
Used
didn't.
one of my daggers. It enhanced defense on the shield.
You're gonna what?
I want to uninfuse one of my daggers, so make it a normal +1 dagger,
Okay.
and put enhanced defense on the shield, or infuse it.
So you basically just make it a normal shield.
Yeah.
Okay.
Does HK count as a machine?
Construct.
Okay, awesome.
Anyone else doing anything while you rest? This is the time to do anything.
Calvin, you took the lance last session, yeah? Or not the lance? I'm stupid. The lightning
Javelin?
javelin.
I did.
Did you? That's what I'm asking.
No,
Did you?
it's not in my inventory.
No, Omega did.
Okay, I thought you did.
He is Omega.
I am Omega. Where? Oh, whatever. Yeah. So I guess I will tune to the javelin of lightning.
All right. Is that added to your inventory?
No one wanted.
It's not.
Didn't you guys do this after I left?
I added one thing. I'll do it right now. I thought.
The funny thing is, he was the guy holding everything, so it should have been there to begin with.
Yeah, it should have.
Anyways, you took the javelin and the helmet.
Let's go.
Shire took the cape. Kronos finished tinkering with HK and
And kept.
equipping him, and he installed the helmet on Omega.
You also kept one of the upgrade things. Don't forget that you have that.
I still have the upgrade thing that I'm saving, yes.
And the people sleeping this session are Helena and Lucian, because Lucian's still not showing up.
I am going to go ahead and also attune to the Medallion of Thought.
Okay.
That gives me 2 items I currently am attuned to.
Does that say what it does anywhere? Where is that? Is that in your bio?
Yes. So Medallion of Thought requires attunement, has 3 charges. While wearing it, you can use an action and expend 1 charge to cast the Detect Thought spell. Save DC 13 from it. It regains 1d3 expended charges daily at dawn.
Alright. Alright, anyone else doing anything? Awesome. Let's have a luck roll, shall we?
Let's go.
D20. Regular
Yeah.
D20. 15 above, good luck. Bad luck, probably not going to remember it, so I'm not going to do it.
Including those 9.
Let's go.
Oh,
Omega.
Sean wanted to know if it includes those that are not
Yes.
in yet.
Yes, it will.
One more. Just give me this.
Sean must be very quiet for me for some reason.
Someone was
My-
talking over him.
Oh, no.
My mic's also not super close to my face. 'Cause
Yeah,
I
he was
can't
not.
wear
He's not wearing his headset because he has his hat on.
You sound good though, Sean. Good.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, now he does. I just had to turn him up a little
Oh,
bit. Too.
I see Zaya now.
Yeah, I brought her in. She's miserable.
I don't know where my dog is. Oh, I found Doggo. I accidentally kicked her with my foot.
All right. I got a DM from some. Okay, they don't matter right now. Not one of the players. All right. You guys, after a night of resting up and stuff, you get called upstairs to the Archmaster.
Kronos is going to ask if he has a shield that HK can have. And a sword.
You're not. Oh right, did I put you on the lodgings? You're not up there yet.
I know, that's why I said when you said we're going to go up there.
Yeah, well,
I'm
don't
just
bring
saying.
it up now until you're there, because that confuses me.
Well, it sounded like we were in transition. I just wanted to let you know. Kronos is going to ask because he doesn't have patience. Well, he has patience. He doesn't have
Archmage
manners.
says no.
Fine. I'm going to go
Does-
stand in the corner.
Helen is not here. Who else is not here?
Blizz.
Blizz
HK is not here.
Blizz is downstairs. That's right. Well, HK shouldn't be here.
Scotland should
guys-
be
Why
in the
not?
ocean.
Well, you guys don't need to bring all your shit just to walk upstairs.
I mean,
What-
I rode Cooper
What's the
because I'm
Archmage
lazy.
gonna say to him?
What?
What's
Oh,
the
shit.
Archmage gonna say to HK? Sarcasm.
All right. The Archmage looks.
Cooper can't carry HK and me, huh?
No,
And Doggo.
no, we cannot. All right. The Archmage.
HK was going to walk.
The Archmage looks at you and goes, "Fellows, I have someone I've been keeping from you for a bit. Not intentional. You was just tending the gardens here every time you've been here.
HK got bored.
The black guy downstairs?
What?
What?
He steps aside, showing a small person behind him. I would like to introduce you all. To someone I took in a while ago. Would you like to introduce yourself to them?
Good morning. I'm Murphy McFinnigan. I kind of tip my hat.
You seem very organic.
It's a wee man.
Nice to meet you. I'm Sean.
And a wee man that has ears, I'll let you know.
Where'd you take me, gnomes? You right let. It's nice to meet you, Mr. Murphy.
I kind of bow and nod and smile.
All right. Now, before we continue any further, I'm going to put you back in the temple and go over what each room should have taught you guys.
Oh boy. Where
Let's
we
do it.
failed.
Yeah, you guys failed horribly. All right.
I tried.
Room 1. This was to show you that you don't have to fight everything you see. The crabs were not aggressive.
But he had my shiny.
Room 2, you guys actually passed.
I think I should just say I didn't want to fight the crabs.
Room 2, you
You
guys
didn't.
passed, and you didn't
A
encounter
lot of
anything.
people didn't.
Room
Oh,
2
one of the relic.
was that just because there's treasure laying out doesn't mean you should just go and take it without examining it. The room, the things around it, the chests, whatever could be there. You guys avoided the monsters there, so good job. Room 3 was that sometimes listening to how I describe things or to what I say they say could actually help you in some way when dealing with enemies. So pay the fuck attention. Take notes. I know barely any of you do that.
You know, old wise men should take notes.
This
The
room
difference.
was that really everything that looks fine, a room that looks completely normal, is probably not completely normal. make sure to carefully examine the things that are strange inside the normal room, like the dead body, and make sure it's actually dead. This was just a room. Right? Or was there something here? Or was this just a room? I don't even
Nah,
remember.
it's
It's
just
kind
a
of like
row.
a transfer room.
Oh, right.
That was just a room.
This
This
big pool.
was that if you see someone dead, again, or anything, make sure you examine, like, how they died, their wounds, and see, is there whatever killed this still in this room?
Wait, was someone supposed to die to that thing?
No, there
Or
was
could
something
it
already
be
dead
people?
there. It was a dead body.
Oh.
It was
okay.
the skeleton with the helmet. There was, like, bite marks inside of
Oh,
it.
okay, yeah.
What was here? I don't remember. Was this just another room? Oh, right,
The
the
It was
spike.
the
This was that, yeah, you really need to communicate as a party. If one person gets hit, you need to let everyone know the dangers of possibly getting there.
Yeah, no
And
one
if
did that.
And it's supposed to
Oh,
show that
bullshit.
if a party member dies, don't just leave them there. There's always a chance to revive them, be it how small it is. Don't just fucking abandon them.
Yeah, we didn't at least do that one.
The
I mean,
moment
yeah.
I got hit by the stinger, I said stay away from the walls. Which
Yeah, you
apparently
did, but
there are no
everybody,
walls.
Right, you did, but
Everybody, like, behind
nobody
you
else
stopped.
talked to the
yeah, they
party after
stopped. Yeah, Calvin did. Then he said it to Anasui. No, he said it to Tristan. Tristan didn't say shit afterwards.
that. This room, room 7, again, was just, look carefully at treasure before just fucking taking it, especially on religious fucking altars and whatnot. Room 8 was to show you guys that you need to work as a party. Just if one person gets into a bad situation, don't be afraid of it. Like, oh, well, I'm gonna leave him there. It's not my character. No, you all need to step up and try to fucking help each other. It gets really annoying seeing the party back away from something because one person fails. If one person fails, everyone suddenly backs away. If one person gets injured or trapped, everyone suddenly avoids it and doesn't help that person or doesn't try to help. They leave them there. And I personally really fucking despise that.
And I think there was also a second lesson to be learned for the people who fell in the pit, which is sometimes you gotta just trust your group to maybe get you out of shit sometimes. Cause
Yeah.
Casting
'cause
fire might have been a really bad idea.
maybe
You gotta
sometimes
you gotta
maybe
trust your
sometimes
party.
don't use fire.
You gotta try to communicate better. God, you guys really don't have a good party dynamic, but hopefully, this will get you better. Room 9, of course, was meant to show you.
What about the hallway? Was that just part of the
That was
bigger?
that was just hallway. That's where you guys meant Blizz.
No. I meant the other hallway, the hallway above the trap room,
Oh,
the one Sean fell down.
Oh, this was
Slippery
just stairs because you guys said it was stairs. I'm like, fuck it.
And
it's
I got an
slippery stairs now.
unlucky deck save.
Oh, so you made it? You made it slippery?
Yeah, I'm just like, you know what? Fuck it. They keep going up and down. I'm just gonna say it's slippery stairs. Room 9, of course, it was what I told you before. It's that some fights you can't win. Don't be afraid to run, but also, don't just leave a party member behind. If you can, try to help them. Leave them behind only if you absolutely all agree that there is no way to get out, all of you. But really, if you can, go help them. There's no reason to just...
I would like your opinion. Do you feel that the majority ran before they needed to?
Absolutely. 100%.
I only realized afterwards that I had that special card that
So
allowed me
people
to
could have
pick
pulled
things.
the person out of the ooze and then still ran after that, because that's just an action. They still had movement. Nobody...
Well, right, but you were letting it take attacks of opportunity.
Right.
So the problem was we couldn't disengage after pulling.
Right, but it's still a risk we're taking to save a party member rather than just, we'll get out and leave him to die. And that's not even counting Anasui, who could disengage and still run.
Because essentially we had 3 people try, and then that's finally when we're just like, okay, it's a not ending battle.
I wouldn't say you had people try. You had someone try with a chain, which wasn't really...
Well, no, so Ghost Rider flat out went in.
He did, which... kind of weird, but it did,
Trying to get him out. Omega got out.
Well, it's not a try thing. If Omega just gets out.
Didn't Omega try? I don't remember.
No, he
No,
just got out.
I
And I
had,
don't remember
I
if
had
Go-
7 health afterwards. I tried to run.
Did Gobo try or did Gobo just get caught?
Gobo just got caught.
Okay, then okay, we only had one person try.
Yeah, I know what I was talking about. This was just another walkway to lead to the boss room, and then the boss room, there was no lesson besides what I told you. You know, fucking work better as a party. God damn it. And so the moral of this is, fucking work better as a party. Holy shit. Why is everyone out for themselves?
Kronos is a robot.
Well, I get what Kronos
As
is. We built
human
Kronos
nature.
before. Nicolas Cage wasn't. Nicolas Cage was good. He was always for the party. And Morgan is sort of for the party, but Morgan's a lot... and I don't attribute this to the character. I attribute this to Calvin being unsure of what to do. Calvin, you need to be
Well,
more...
I
wasn't there
will-
for half of it. Like
Yeah,
I
I was gonna say he
That
had
too.
technical
I wasn't there for, like,
difficulties
That
a lot.
too.
majority
So
of
that
these.
I'm not going to give you a lot of fault, but I will say overall your playstyle, try to be more confident. Try to take... Don't be afraid to take charge sometimes. You really... You can put yourself out there. No one's going to bash you for it.
And
Yeah,
I
no,
wanna
I
say, like,
realized that.
especially like you had said multiple times, this is like a level 1 dungeon, and you didn't change a lot of shit.
Right.
So
Yeah.
we should have been more confident. Well, then again, there was the unbeatable cube. I don't know.
Yeah,
odd.
so a couple suggestions. One, we could definitely use a leader. Someone might want to think about stepping up if their character makes sense to lead. Two, and just keep in mind, leader doesn't mean you have to take all the notes and all this and all that, but it kind of is like delegating. You know, if someone does take leadership, but they're not the note taker type, just assign the smart person to be note taker. And then, you know, maybe one thing this party has never done. Whenever we get introduced to new people, no one really like asks what a person's role in the party is. I don't think there's been a single person other than myself or maybe one or two people that have said, like, just so you guys know, my character, or not even my character, but hey guys, I am this. I'm at the back line. If you guys keep the guys off me, I'll be able to provide support. We've never really had that dialogue in game. Just throw that out there.
You had that with Cage when he was first indoctrinated into the...
Yep.
He did. He did straight up say what he was. I will also just want to comment on the cube. The cube wasn't unbeatable. The fight was unfair. No one actually tried to attack it. It had
Could you tell me how much hit points it had?
84. However, it only had 6 AC.
Okay. I could have beat the shit.
Right.
out of
Nobody even tried to attack it.
Yeah.
In the first place.
Dug it.
I guess that's one of those things where you said it was an unfair fight, but we still should have realized it was unfair for level 1s, meaning attacking probably was an option.
It's an option. It was just unfair doesn't mean unbeatable. It just
It's rough.
it was meant to get you guys to think, but I think you guys just took it the wrong way. And I told you what Blizz was there for the pre-boss shop that went awry.
Do I have any
Yeah.
criticisms?
It's not my fault he opened the book.
Oh right.
I take no
Omega.
responsibility.
God, you were an
Yeah.
asshole to the entire fucking party.
I did not expect to stick with them. I was a pirate. Now I am not.
Wait, what do you think was going to happen? Did
Do
you
you think
think
I
you were
was
just
gonna
playing
write
an
off
NPC?
No, I just didn't know. I just made sense to play up the pirate because I didn't know I would be sold off.
But
I
like,
thought I'd
but
just
like
get
the
the treasure
pirates
and be-
that I introduced you to, introduced people to, were nice. They weren't assholes.
The pirates?
Yeah.
Doesn't
Yeah.
mean Omega's not.
Almost
wait, that's
every
your-
pirate was making friends.
Yeah, that was your character, so it wasn't like I built that into it. You just chose to be an asshole.
I'm good at it.
Also, they weren't pirates. They were just legitimate
Well,
ship
they're just
handlers.
sailors.
They were just called.
They were
pirates.
sailors. Yar.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess you're right.
Try not to like
Brought you.
be an asshole to every fucking party member, because that makes everybody just not like you. And I think a lot of them would have just let you die if the opportunity presented itself.
That's fair. I'm sorry, I guess, if I offended anyone.
Shire.
I mean, Kronos doesn't care. Kronos now has her
Try-
master
Try
password.
to find what you want, you're trying to be like everything, and that really backfires on you more than half the time. You either try to stay back and cast spells or run in with swords, and you can never really pick what you want to do, and that just really sets you up for failure a lot. Find what your role is, which I think you're already doing. You talked to Marona about, you told me you were building a shield. So just keep working on that, trying to find what your character's role actually is, rather than trying to do everything just yourself. I think that's fair critique for everyone. Did I miss anyone?
You didn't tell me things,
Uh,
and you didn't say things about Sean either. But I understand why not Sean.
You smell funny.
Stop being selfish, Marona. There.
Kronos is selfish.
Okay, well, I mean, that's all I could really think of. Nick Cage is gone. Nick Cage has played pretty great. There's really
Kronos did not sacrifice someone.
Can I get F's in chat for Nick Cage?
Nick Cage isn't dead. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with Nick Cage. Nick Cage, straight up on an off thing, just went up to talk to sailors, used his background trait to try to make friends. Really took not really leadership in the second half, but like in the first part, he kind of like took pretty a lead role, and he was played really well. I have no real complaints other than Nick Cage's first thought did seem to be attack a lot at first.
Yeah.
Or flame on just instantly at
Flame
the
on.
first sight. I'm pretty sure you tried to flame on against the crabs until I talked you out of it.
Well, yeah. That's true.
Did you already cover Calvin?
It's fun to do.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
told him to be more confident and like step up.
The thing is I was gonna try and like get some other ability that I had that would have replenished my tokens of that anyway. So
Do you have that ability?
it was called No Rest for the Wicked, which if I did minimal stuff for 4 hours, but I don't know.
But you guys weren't even in there for about 4
Yeah,
hours.
I don't know. I was just playing with the idea of trying to use it because I hadn't used it yet.
To be fair, talking them into it sounds like this dungeon was supposed to be set up to allow for rest.
Yes, definitely. And this next one will too. So, without further ado, let's go back to the
Yay.
Archmage.
Woo!
The Archmage
I'm
goes,
Michael
"Now,
McNiggin.
it's
All right,
obvious."
recap. Calvin, be more confident. Mariner, be less selfish. Max, figure out what you want to do. Sean is awesome. Omega, stop being an ass.
I have
Can't help
critiques.
Well, don't be an ass to the party a lot. That's
A lot.
and don't be and I'm not saying don't be so selfish. Just try to be less selfish when it comes to anything you want, because it seems like whenever you want something, then it's time to go into it.
I will try to resolve less problems with violence.
Wait, was the selfish part me again?
Yeah,
That'll
that
be
was
mine.
recapping.
Well, yeah, if there's going to be a freaking thing, my character's going to
Okay.
want the thing.
Well, yeah,
All
but you
right,
don't gotta
enough
hammer
on-
into it. So, yeah, whatever.
Huh?
You don't have to hammer into it so hard. All right.
It had a chassis! I want to get the
So
chassis.
the Archmage goes, as you know, really, leaving the shards with you forever would be a really bad move. So I, of course, am pulling the strings behind the scenes to get a location built where we can hold the shard. And of course, with a location, we need an army. I am working to gather different clans and races of all kinds of people, and I have been talking to the leader of one group of people, the Shokan.
They're not elves, are they?
Not even
Shaka
close.
Khan.
Oh, heck yeah. Hate it.
The prince
Wait,
of
sorry. Sorry, this is out of character. Could you repeat the word of the army?
Shokan, the race.
Oh,
Show.
okay, yeah. Yeah,
S-H-O-C-K-N.
I got you.
Uh,
I thought it was something. I thought.
you think I was saying Shao Kahn?
No, I wanted to confirm if you were saying Shokan.
Your soul is
So
mine.
their prince agreed to have their warriors fight for us if we in turn do a favor for the prince. Of course.
Whatever happened to the guy from our party that became a prince?
You guys left him behind at the ferry thing.
I know, but he was going to help us later.
Well, no, it was because Honey wanted Tricandrus, and He's saving Hector. That was the guy's name. His kids for future characters, because he has two potential characters: the witch kid and the
Yeah, but
fairy
don't we
kid.
have his race as an ally now, or his new faction as an ally?
No. Anyway, as I was saying, if we do a favor for the prince, he's agreed to let his race supply armies to us to defend. So you will go and meet him. You all, and of course, McFinnigan here. By the way, have you tried his sweet potato soup? I don't know why I asked that. You didn't know he was a thing until now. Make sure to try his sweet potato soup.
Best in all of Ireland, I say as I do a little tap with my feet.
Now,
Where is Ireland?
Oh, you never been, eh? I'll have to take you sometime there.
Kronos brings out his little notepad and adds upgrade GPS.
Upgrade digestive tract.
Update.
That's already on his list.
Synthetic digestive tract.
You guys would probably get blown away by the list of stuff he wants.
I probably would.
okay. You guys will need to make it to the town of Blazingdale if you, to meet the prince. His name is Gorham. Refer to him by his title and then his name, if possible. Do not insult him by calling him his name, and just his name.
What is his title?
Prince.
Prince Gorham?
Yes, if you call him anything else, they consider it an insult in their culture, their race.
Kronos recommends whoever's going to do the talking to take notes.
I've been taking notes.
So, don't insult the prince. Do him a favor. Leave. Essentially, that's it.
I mean,
Ah, yes.
do him a
We make
favor.
real good relations.
Yeah, do him the favor. Get him to. So once you do the favor, he'll agree. But make sure you get confirmation that he'll supply armies or an army. I guess it would count as armies. Armies plural is people.
Yeah.
He'll supply us troops from his race. And once we get his, we can move on to other cultures and races to try to acquire.
As long as we don't recruit any elves.
You might have to work with elves. You can't
Oh
be picky in
my
saving the world.
God!
If you want, I can just scrap. Holy shit! Someone fired a shotgun outside my fucking window.
Whoa.
Did the recording catch that?
I think it was too quiet, but I heard it. It was either that or a fucking car crash, but it was definitely something.
Outside your window, a car crash is not likely.
Well,
It's like
I'm on
a
the
Wait,
top
are you on
floor.
first-
Outside my window is near the fucking road.
Oh, okay, I thought you were like.
It's
not
like
near a street.
the second or third time there's been a gunfight.
No,
During
there's been
our
a lot of
D&D.
gunfights. I just don't talk about
Well-
them because it's getting commonplace.
Oh, Jesus!
I'm sorry about that. Yeah.
Someone stole a bottle of freaking hand sanitizer from us.
Because that's on the same level.
Yeah.
All right. Well, when your life is threatened
Well,
by hand
people-
sanitizer, you know.
People are going crazy.
Yeah.
They're probably
not-
shooting
they're not
because they
gonna
need more hand sanitizer.
They're not going to attack me, so I don't give a fuck. But you know, it's just surprising to hear it. Is what I'm saying.
What if they need your toilet paper?
Oh man, I will roll my Constitution saves. So can anyone remember what the town you have to go to is?
Yes.
Blazingdale.
There you go.
Blazingdale?
Blazingdale.
To meet
so,
Prince Goro.
Gorham.
Yeah,
Gorum?
Blaze-
Oh,
Gorum.
Goro. So
Gorum.
G-O-O-M. Gorum.
Gorum. Gorham.
U-M.
How do you spell things?
You don't need to spell it, you just need to talk.
So
your mouth.
Blazingdale is one
Relax,
word,
relax.
but you spell it like two. Blazing Dell. But the blazing is with an S, not a Z.
Oh, I put a Z. Dang it.
You can. It doesn't matter unless you need to actually write it down.
I mean, as long as you know how to pronounce it.
Okay.
Like, I thought we were gonna have a spelling mini game, like Mario Party or some shit. Like,
Got the item.
If you want to write a map or something. Yeah. So you gotta go
Gorham?
to
How do you spell Gorham again?
what?
Gorum?
Gorum. Prince Gorum.
Got it.
Gets offended if their race gets offended if you don't refer to them by title name in that order.
Do we know any others, or just Prince Gorum?
I am only aware of Prince Gorum. I am not in contacts with their advisors. I don't need to be.
Do you know what sort of favor we can expect, old man?
Yes. But most likely it's a quest to not really retake, but more so capture the I guess you would call it fortress. It's a ruined stronghold, mostly of Kun Drukar. I don't have that much info on it, unfortunately, but you're supposed to go get info from Gorum anyway, so it does.
Well, yeah.
So Gorum, so Kronos enters some data, and then looks up at the Archmage. Is the species in general feel that everyone should use their titles?
Yes.
Or just outsiders to them? Like, when we introduce ourselves, do we have to come up with titles?
No, Jesus fucking Christ, it's definitely a shotgun, because 2 more just went off.
Oh no.
No,
not good.
outsiders do not have to refer to themselves as title name. It's only people, when referring to people or
One of
talking
them,
to
okay, got it.
Yeah, one of their race. It's their race in general. So if they're talking to you, they'll say their title name.
Kronos gives that human gesture of a thumb up.
I thought you were gonna do the OK sign.
Kronos gives the OK sign.
Yeah.
You will now be demonetized because I'm using a gang sign.
Yeah,
Let's
You gotta admit
go.
I'm.
You can censor it.
It's not like I'm monetized in general.
Let's go.
Well,
Let's
if
get
you
Code
were-
demonetized.
You wouldn't be now.
So,
Not
to
targeted
get to
towards-
Blazingdale, it is about more than 30 miles from here. In the woods, you'll have to go through the woods and mountains to reach it.
Hey, remember when you said you could teleport?
I do not. Why should I use my power for every little thing? You need to learn to not rely on solely me.
Pretty sure I learned how to walk.
Then why would you bring that up?
Because I'd like to not be there. Walking through woods is dirty, and I'm gonna have to stab someone. I already know it.
Does anyone have a horse or a carriage? I'm asking for you guys because my party can move just fine.
I don't know.
All I need are the shoes on me feet.
If you're going to be flying
Nature.
above the forest, you will not be able to see the party, Marona.
No, but he can still keep up with whatever spirit they're doing around like 10 feet above the ground.
Archmage.
Through a forest? I guess.
If they're on a path where they're on a carriage, then yes. If
they're on a
they're
path,
not on a
I'm not.
if they're not on a road or path, then
Right,
you're
there
right.
is no
I'd
road.
probably have to be above.
Is what I'm saying. There's no. They're going through not a.
Miles,
I guess
you
I wasn't
say.
clear. Yeah, you'd have to walk through the forest and mountains. It's not like there's a path here to a village.
Okay, got it. So yeah, Kronos would just have to keep them in sight.
So why don't we just use the wings you give us?
You can't
And we can
fly
fly
down to the village. It's too far. You need to travel.
Okay. Cool. I'm ready when you guys are.
I suggest going down back to the lodgings just under the stairs here and, do what you have to do before you head out. And safe travels to you all.
Oh, sounds like a swell idea.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks again for taking me in there, Archmage, and I head down the stairs to the
Thank you
lodging
for-
area.
Making some delicious food.
Oh yes, I wink and I smile.
Kronos is going to give another okay sign and head down to talk to Blizz to see if he has any swords or shields to sell.
Wait, there are weapons here.
Okay, well then bring yourself over to Blizz, who's currently jumping on a bed.
I can
Bouncy,
totally see
bouncy,
Blizz just
bouncy.
jumping out of bed.
Bouncy, bouncy, bouncy.
I moved
Can
you
I-
guys, right? Yeah, I did.
Yeah. Can I also go see Blizz about weapons?
If you want.
Yeah.
Hey, Blizz.
Hmm.
I know that you probably haven't had a ton of time to restock since the last time I talked to you. Any chance you had like a sword or a shield?
Now, Blizz don't got anything right now, boss. Blizz hasn't been out anywhere. If you want, Blizz
Okay.
can go out somewhere and look for scrap and stuff while you're gone.
Scrap is always good, and I'm looking for a sword and shield for the. Remember the machine we found? Look, I fixed him, and now he just needs weapons.
Ooh, trying to discover specific swords and items like that is tricky work, but I can try.
I mean, we'll figure something out eventually. I'm just saying, if you see one and it's not illegal, grab it.
Are you planning on going anywhere, my boss?
We are going to a village about 30 miles away.
If you leave Bird Thing with me, I can get twice the supplies in less the time, half the time.
I will calculate the simulations. Kronos walks away.
Blizz
Small merchant man.
jumps one more time and then lands on his butt in the bed.
Small merchant man. Will you try finding me?
Hi
something for me
guys,
too?
I'm sorry.
Oh, I love it.
What? Omega?
Small merchant man. Will you try finding me an axe? A great axe. Something
Boss
just
man says
chop
it's
that
okay.
thing. Kronos.
What? What? I'm calculating.
Tell this man to find me an axe.
Is there a way for
one
me
moment.
to communicate with just Crow through the chat?
Oh yeah, you do /whisper.
You do
space
dash
GM.
whisper GM.
Exactly
Okay.
what I said. Yes.
Sorry. I'm back. I'm
All
sorry it
one
went
word?
so long.
It's /whisper space GM.
Space.
You can
And
do
then-
dash W GM.
Okay.
Yeah, you can do that too, and then just space, and then the message.
I am going to. Is this going to be considered like a quick short rest? If it is, I'm going to make a tasty meal. I'm going to go to the campfire and I'm going to make those unrecognized command. Whisper.
So /W. When you type GM, give it a second, and like a GM, it'll pop up GM, and you hit enter first, and then it'll automatically do the space. Otherwise, it won't count for some reason. So /W
Okay.
space GM, and then you'll see it like a target thing. You can just press enter and select it, and then you can type the message.
Okay. I'm going to make myself a tasty meal.
All right. Just yourself. Okay.
Well, no, I'm making my potatoes for the road. It's gonna be a long journey, and I am stirring my cauldron or my whatever I got, my cooking utensils over this fire and roasting up some nice sweet potatoes. 24 potatoes
Oh,
in
yeah,
all.
it's smelling really good. Yeah. So add in your sheet, you'll see signature helping
Yep.
number 1 and number 2. Yeah, add 12 to both.
12
And
to
minus 10 gold.
And minus 10 gold. Oh, it's not easy being a self-employed cooking master, man.
Kronos returns to Blizz.
Yes, boss.
It is logical. Cooper has been programmed to give you a ride looking for scrap. If you guys get into a fight, Cooper will grab you and run. Stay
Yay!
safe.
Blizz.
Also, Omega is looking for an axe. So,
A great axe.
prioritize sword, shield, scrap, great axe. What
All
Blizz got?
Blizz got.
Thank you, Blizz.
Blizz hops off the bed and like struggles for a couple seconds to like get on Cooper, but then he does, and then he like points adventure, and he like has Cooper just walk, but like it was very dramatic, and you thought he was gonna fly off, but he's not. And
I'll miss Cooper.
Cooper and Blizz go off to find scrap and all those other items while you are away on your adventure. I put them on the map layer on accident.
Well, I don't even see. I don't see Cooper, but Blizz is still here.
I know, because I put Cooper in the map, so he went in the back of the map.
All right, Kronos is ready.
All right. I just have one last thing to do. I'm gonna head up to Gabo and Gabo. Do you have a spare sword or blade or weapon of some sort?
This I have this dagger, this extra one you can use.
Just a dagger?
Yeah,
Hmm.
just a dagger.
All right.
Wait, let me check some more. Pipes. I have a crossbow.
No, I'm all right. Thank you. I was just
Oh,
contemplating something.
here's your
What?
lightsaber back.
Oh yeah.
Who's Bird's character?
Helena.
Helena.
Oh, okay.
wait,
Did we
Thanks
ever
for
wake
looking at
Helena
it.
up?
Helena's just sleeping until Bird decides to do anything.
I would love to wake up.
Then you wake up.
What was Gabo doing with my saber again?
Trying
I was
to
just looking at
see
it.
how it works. You gave him to him to
Yeah.
try to see if he could find out anything.
Yeah. All right. I forgot about that. I need to keep notes. All right.
Oh,
I
roll
take the
20.
saber. All right. I'm ready to leave whenever.
That again.
Kronos kind of finds a recording and makes a noise to try to get people's attention.
Yes.
I look over.
Kronos was running calculations based off what the Archmage said. Archmage did make a lot of logical sense. Kronos will endeavor to increase interface between Kronos and the party. As a reminder, this unit is Kronos. Cooper is gone with Blizz, but Cooper is the flying unit. Doggo, pointing to Doggo, is the dog unit. It is very good. It will rush forward and try to bite things. This is HK. Don't know a lot about him. He will probably hit things or shoot things.
Lot of meat bags to shoot.
Yes, he does not like meat bags. And he probably likes destruction from the very brief talk I've had with him.
Confirmation. Instant gratification.
Very good. And then lastly, Kronos itself
Jesus
is...
fucking Christ.
How many
Like,
more?
all the cops or anything?
Nah, probably just a drug deal gone wrong or something.
How many more was that?
Just one.
That's not good.
Just one? You don't mess with drug deals, man.
No,
Don't
you
do
don't.
drugs.
No, I'm just saying, like, if there's a deal gone
sorry for
wrong.
interrupting. Just fucking.
No problem. No problem. And then lastly, Kronos is a ranged spellcaster. My optimum range is anything from 10 feet to 120 feet. So just because I'm really far back doesn't mean that I will be unable to assist. I do have really good enhanced vision. Darkness, not an issue. Beyond that, I have a few supporting things, but this unit is definitely more of the archaeological facet of skills. So languages, machines, that kind of thing. Other than that, I will leave hitting stuff to you all, but I will be able to provide support from range.
With that said, I come up to Kronos and be like, glad to meet you there, and I hope we can have quite some time. And I turn around and face all the others. I am Murphy, but y'all can call me Mick. And I'll be supplying a lot of the food we eat along the way, because I'm just sure we're going to need quite a lot of it. And just don't, if you're feeling peckish, some of you I know aren't as peckish as others, and I look around the room at all the robots. And that's just fine. I also do a good shoe shine. And,
Kronos nods his head. Do you do you clean chrome?
oh, chrome. That's a shiny one. I don't really deal in the more industrial metals.
Kronos nods. It is it is uncommon.
But, yeah, I'm happy to disembark. Embark? Set off.
You're disembarking to embark on another quest. Whatever.
How are you guys?
What?
Oh, Helena. How-
No.
I'm doing good.
You're breaking up, Max.
Hold on.
Hodor?
Both Helena and Shire were breaking up for me.
Is this better or no? Hello?
Yes.
Yeah.
Better.
Much better.
Much better. Much
Okay.
better.
Much better? Ah, Helena. You're finally awake. How are you doing?
Oh yeah, I'm most certainly awake.
Yeah. So, while you were asleep, the Archmage had us, do a few things. Well, he told us that we needed to get some troops so that we don't constantly defend the shard, because most of us here will eventually die. So we have to go to the Shao Kahn. We have to go to Blazendale, meet Prince Gorum, and make sure for any of the species that we meet with that you use their title then their name, because it's a sign of disrespect, and we really would like them on our side. Oh yeah, we also have to travel there on foot, about
Right,
30
so
miles.
the Archmage wants to build a location where the shard can be stored, and he needs an army for that. And one of the people you can recruit, or one of the people you're trying to recruit, one of the races or clans you're trying to recruit as an army is the Shokan. And the leader of that, Prince Gorum, is of course in Blazingdale, and he requires a favor before he does anything, which is what the party is going to do.
Oh, nice. I woke up, things you can and can't do. Nice to know.
Well, when you woke up, you
Interesting.
see a leprechaun. That's new.
Yeah. Good morning.
Oh, top of the morning to ya.
I can sing, I can dance. I like to sing, and I can cast buff. I buff. Like
Ah,
I
yes.
make you feel better. That's all you need to know.
Singing, dancing, and making men feel better. Oh,
The
what more does a
power
man
of-
need?
uh,
And I wink.
I certainly